Alright guys, this is a video on Turbo. Always stay hydrated with water. So I'm very bullish on Turbo and we're gonna get right into the charts, okay guys? So if you look at it, Turbo had a master pattern, which is this descending falling wedge. Then it dipped down during the crash, came back inside the pattern, and right now it's working towards breaking out of the pattern. So I'm gonna change the colors just to make it a little bit easier. So I'll select that, turn it green, select this, also turn it green. So right now we're still in this descending pattern, but look, it's on the top part of it. And if this pump keeps up, we're eventually gonna break out this way. Once we break out of this white part of the top trend line, we're actually now going to go into this green ascending pattern. So ultimately, what I'm thinking, at some point when we break out this way, Turbo is going to go to the upside and eventually break out of this pattern. Until that happens, our focus is going to be where the movement is. We need a candle below this line, then we know that this pattern is not good anymore. So let's go through the time frame really quick. So if you look at the 1 hour chart, it thinks Turbo is gonna pump, but it hasn't been confirmed yet because the second candle has not formed. So it is on a pump. So this target is gonna disappear. Now 1 hour chart is what's gonna happen in the next 4 to 8 hours. So it's just a quick look where it's gonna go, so you know where it's gonna move in the trend line. Now when you go to a 2 hour chart, it also got a buy signal right now. So it's also on its way up. If you go to the 3 hour chart, it was always bullish. It hadn't changed. So it's headed to 0046. If you go to the 4 hour chart, we're headed to 0048. If you go to the 5 hour chart, we're going to go to 005. Now I'll stop here. If this pattern is true, then we're going to slowly move up, down to hit the target. So if I was to mark this up, if Turbo goes this way, then it comes down, and it can work its way this way. So ultimately, we're trying to get to 005. Eventually, we'll break up, we'll touch this, and then we'll have to come back down. When we come down, you don't panic, and we continue to follow the trend until it decides it creates a candle outside of the trend. That's when we say, all right, this trend is over, we should worry. But this green ascending trend is not valid until we break out of this trend, which is this trend line here. So for us to break out of this trend line and break to the upside is very important, and that's what we're waiting for. Again, guys, let me know. This is not financial advice. I'm just trying to make this charts to guide you, show you what I'm seeing, what I'm thinking, why it's moving the way it moves. Because sometimes when you have visuals, at least you're confident that, hey, it's going to hit the top of the trend line. We peaked, we got to come back down, and it's going to recorrect. So when it's on the bottom of the trend line and you see there's multiple points of touch, then you can tell yourself, okay, this trend line is true. I don't have enough. If I want to buy more, I'll buy it at the bottom instead of buying it at the top. Hopefully this is helpful. Please leave comments on the bottom. Let me know if you enjoy the video visually, or do you just prefer I put it on Discord without making videos. Thank you.